Okay, so negative 2xy, because they're all right next to each other, that means multiplication. So negative 2x y. And some students think that you need to multiply both things by 2, but you don't. You just do one thing at a time. So I'm going to do this part. So this equals negative 2 times 16, which is negative 32. This is warm-ups 13, 15, and 17. Okay, now I want everyone to do the square root of 144 on their particular calculator. Whatever calculator you have, I want you to do the square root of 144. I know, but I want to see you do it on the calculator. Thank you. Help each other.
Yeah, you yeah. It's like just all I figured is that we press the second and then the.
Yeah. Anybody need me?
I did. Yes. I figured out. I waited there for. So what? Actually,
All right, now we're gonna do, so that's 12. We're going to do the cube root of 8. Okay, so for the cube root of 8, most calculators, you're gonna do the 3 first. I'm typing the keys here. So you're gonna do the 3 first, then you're gonna do second, and then you're gonna pick the one that has the x root. And then you're going to do 8. So it should be 3, then second, then the x root, and it puts the 3 there, I promise you, even though it doesn't look like it. And then type 8, and it should be 2. See if you can do it. You can do it.
You can do it on calculator.
I know.
8, 4, 8, 5, 2, 8. Oh, wait, I didn't go through the. There's no need for the. Wait, I didn't. Quite sure. Oh, what I did, I can't.
Yeah, it's regular 30.
Okay. Well, these ones are girls. I remember Mr. Jones.
Okay. Great job, you guys. Okay. So now I need you to get out last night's homework, which is the chapter 1 quiz 1 review. Okay, this This is only 3 problems, so I want to go over it. Number 1A was 152. And number 1B was not possible because you can't square root a negative. Okay, if you got A wrong, it's probably because you did not square first. You have to square first, then multiply by 2. I'm thinking. And then the other possible mistake is that you might have subtracted 24 here instead of adding 24. Nice. Did anybody try to square root -9 on their calculator?
Yeah.
It should give you an error. That's no,
And then it did in my head.
that's wrong. Okay, everybody good with number 1? Okay. Number 2 is 8, -12, -2, and 2.
Yep.
Anyone want to talk about any of them? I didn't think this was easy right here because I think that some people were going to make that plus, but you have to take the absolute value first, so it's minus.
Yeah.
Everything else I thought was okay, but that part I thought was spicy. Okay, are you guys ready to move to number 3? Does anyone need more time, I should say? Okay, number 3, the rule is y equals 5x plus 1. And describe in words is figure 0 has 1 tile and the tile pattern grows by 5 each time. And then here's figure 0, here's figure 4, and then there's my shading. 5. 5.
We got 4.
Did you not see them, maybe that the middle was also growing?
No,
Yeah, so do you see how like this is the previous figure? So this one added 2 more, this one added 1, and this one added 2 more. Do you guys have any questions about number 3? Three. It's just like this. Yeah, I have bad hearing. Okay. All right, now can you guys go in your packet, please, and find problems 1-36 and 1-37 that I saw some of you were doing, even though you weren't supposed to be doing it. It's in your packet. It's right after the homework. No, that's good. It's today's classwork. Okay. All right, everybody. So we're going to work on these function machines and we're going to work on number 37 and then we're going to do our quiz. Everybody got that? Okay. So 36A. This is a forward function machine. So I'm going to say f of -3 equals -2 times -3 plus 4. So I put x here and here. Okay, and I want to remind everybody that this is a name. This is not math. You leave that alone. The math is on the right side. How we doing? Are you guys okay? Okay. All right, now B. So I have f of 2 equals 3 times 7 to the 2. So I put 2 in here and here. Okay, and this is another time where I need to remind you exponents first. So this is 3 times 49. Exponents first, then multiply. I don't know what that is. It's 3 less than 150, 147. How are we doing? You guys doing okay so far? Okay. So C. C is different from the other two because it has the output. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take 125 and I'm going to put 125 right there for f of x. So 125 equals x cubed. Okay, now how do I undo a cubed? And as we were just working on this in the warm-ups, cube root. Okay, so what you want to do is cube root both sides. And then go on your calculator, please, and find the cube root of 125. It's kind of an obvious answer because 125, 5 times 5. So does everyone know how to do the cube root of 125 on your calculator? Okay. We're learning. Okay, move down to D. F of -2 equals the square root of -2 plus 1. And you can try the square root of -2 in your calculator, but you're going to get an error. This one is not possible because you can't square root a negative. Okay. E. I'm going to plug 2 in here, here, and here. So f of 2 equals 2 plus 3 over 2 times 2 minus 5. Two plus 3 is 5. 4 minus 5. 5 over -1, which is -5. Yes, I'm. It's not possible because absolute values will never be negative. Yeah, nice job. Okay, F. Okay, so this one's a little spicy. It's a backwards one. I'm going to take the 99 and plug it in right here for f of x. 99 equals x squared minus 1. Okay, add 1 to both sides. Then it'll make more sense. Nice. Good job. So to undo a squared, you square root both sides. And you might know this one in your head. Square root of 100 is 10. Want to pause here. Does anyone have any questions about A through F before we move on? We're good? Awesome. Okay. G. Okay, so I have a backwards one. I'm going to put -3 right here. So I have -3 equals the absolute value of x. Is that possible? Can you get a negative from an absolute value? No. Aren't you glad that Miss Rice and I printed this page for you so you didn't have to draw all the function machines? Because you're like, why is this packet so thick? And then you have to be like, oh, because my teacher's a nice lady and she didn't want me to have to draw 9 function machines.
Let's go.
Yeah. She's my best friend. She's across the hall all the way at the end. She teaches math 1 also. Okay. Okay, so I'm gonna plug 4 in here and here. So I have f of 4 equals 1/2 times 3 to the 4. Okay, here's the big question. Do I multiply first or do I do the exponent first? Exponent first. Okay, now let's grab your calculator. Do you know how to do 3 to the 4th power on your calculator?
Yes. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
It should be 81. Can I see yours real quick and I'll follow along? Okay. Okay, so to do an exponent on the calculator, most of the time, you want to find this button. This is called a caret, and it means to the. So when you put, yeah, caret, not like the Eaton kind. It's also not like the diamond kind. It's just, it's C-A-R-E-T, caret. Okay, the caret is the up arrow right here. And when you push the up arrow button, you say to the in your mind. So you go 3 to the 4th is 81. Got it? Find another one. Okay. All right, so what's 1/2 of 81? 40.5? Okay, 40.5. Okay, last one in this set. We have, gonna put x here and here. F of -4 equals the absolute value of -4 minus 2. And don't get stuck thinking that this is not possible. This is possible. This one's totally fine. Absolute value of -4 is 4 minus 2 is 2. The not possible bit came from the backwards function machine, not the forwards function machine. So don't overwrite the math that you know in your brain with that. Okay. Examine the function. So we're going down to number 37 now. Examine the function at right. Hold on, I got it. Scooch this over. Okay. Notice that g of 2 is 5. That is when the input x is 2, the output g of 2 is 5. Okay, all of that really, really complicated stuff means that x is 2 and y is 5. It's the coordinate 2, 5. Yeah, so go to find the coordinate 2, 5 and put a dot there. That's what all of that crazy math language was saying. It's saying when the input is 2, the output g of 2, which is the y coordinate, is 5. Okay, when the input is 1 for A, when the input is 1, what is the output of the function? That is, find the value of g of 1. Okay, so we're going to write this as a coordinate. And we're going to write 1 comma something. Okay, so we have to go over to our picture and figure out what the coordinate is at 1 comma something. 1 comma something's right there, right? Okay, so it's 1 comma what? Are you guys with me? You good?
Yes.
Okay. Likewise, what are g of -1 and g of 0? Okay, so that's negative. Can you guys stop, please? -1 comma something and 0 comma something. -1 comma something is -2 down here. -1, -2 right there. And 0 comma something, -1. Okay. What's wrong? Are you stuck? Okay, last one. What is the input of the function when the output is -2.5? That means something comma -2.5. Okay, so -2.5 is like here. Okay, so my dot would be here. Does this make sense to you guys? So what coordinate is that?
Oh,
-2, -2.5. Don't worry, this is not on your quiz. Your quiz looks just like the paper that you did last night. Or in class. Okay. Now, can you guys flip to the stamp sheet side, please, when you're done with this? Flip to the stamp sheet side. I don't. I write it down and type it into Aries every day. They're already all in there. Okay, guys, shh. Okay, we did this. We did this. Can you guys please stop? And then we did this. Okay, so we need to talk about two things. First is tonight's homework is 38 through 42 in CPM. Do you know how to find that? And do you know where to write those down? Notebook. Okay, is everybody clear on where to find the CPM homework columns or where to write them down?
yeah.
If you need any assistance with that, please come see me. I will definitely help you. Okay. Second thing we need to talk about is on Thursday in this class, you'll be taking the math test. And it's really important we use your score to determine whether or not you're properly placed in math one. There have been kids that have not tried on the math test and got moved to 1A. So you cannot move up on the math test. You can only move down on the math test. So what I'm saying is you actually have to try because otherwise your entire class schedule and life might change. So giving you full warning now, we all need to try. I would hate for somebody to just blow that off and have one A and then have to take one B next year. I mean, that's like a whole 2-year mistake. So just getting you that information now. Everyone on Thursday needs to bring a charged school Chromebook to do your math test, and you might have an English one also. Yes, honey? Yes. What?
is math one?
Math 1A is a class that takes the first semester of this class and does it over the whole year. So it goes half the speed of this class. And they have to take Math 1B the next year. So they do Math 1 in 2 years, and you guys do Math 1 in 1 year. It's for people that struggle with math. No, this is the proper placement. If your teacher placed you in Math 1, that's good. That means that they believed that you could do it. Okay. All right, so this is how we're gonna do quizzes. You're going to take everything except for your pencil and calculator and put it in your backpack and put your backpacks along the wall, please.
Wait.
Okay.
It looks more like you know. This is what I'm talking about. But I can't. No, we don't have a.
Okay.
I mean, it's not. Ew, this is a bit you're fucking dirty, you know.
Okay, so you guys can look at it.
Bro, I'm not gonna listen to that. Wait, do we need to come up with this? You take.
No. You leave your backpack. Then that's the, she doesn't want it. She told me specifically. Okay, you guys, I'm going to come bring you 2 dividers per table. And you need to put them diagonally. You know what I mean by that? Yeah. So like this and this. If you only have 3 people at your table, put them around 2 of the 3 people. Hi, Liz. Oh, yeah, I was okay, listen to the next set of instructions, please. When you finish your quiz, raise your hand. When you finish your quiz,
No.
guys, yes, perfect.
It's fine.
Okay, when you finish your quiz, raise your hand. I'm going to come collect your quiz and then get your stuff and lay it out to be stamped. The notebook should be open to the problems 33 through 35 that we did from notes yesterday. If you remember, it was the table and then the 3 function machines and then another table. And then your packet should be open to the chapter 1 quiz review homework that we did last night. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Okay, so lay that stuff there when you're done with your quiz and then I'll come stamp it. Everybody got the instructions, okay? So when you're done with your quiz, you're gonna raise your hand and you're gonna get your stuff. I'm gonna grab your quiz, you're gonna get your stuff and you're gonna get ready to be stamped.
Yeah.
Okay, and you guys all know what the homework is tonight.
Yeah.
Okay, oh, real quick. Because you're taking the math test on Thursday, the homework's not due till Friday.
Wait, this is.
Yeah. Yeah, so you could just do both 38 to 42 and 47 to 40.
What if you're? Yes.
They'll bring you in and make it up, it'll be terrible, but. Sorry. Yes, honey.
Do we have anything on Wednesday?
So the 2 tests will be your math class and your English class, so it depends on what class you have, which period, because those are going to be block days. So on Wednesday, you'll pass the first, third and fifth. And then on Thursday, you have the second, fourth. It's better than doing both in one day, I don't think.
Yeah.
Guys, put the fire out, we're silent. Hey, one other thing I wanna tell you. There are different versions of this test, so please do not look at the paper next to you, that would be really embarrassing for you. Because it's really easy to tell when somebody writes the wrong version down, that's the problem. Today is the 25th, 8/25/26.
Pencil, the part of the.
You can just say the defense, just say the defense. It does say color, it should say shade.